What's going on, everybody? Got a little bit of an update to the AH and JD situation. Got a couple of things to go over, actually. One thing that I noticed yesterday, he was trending on Twitter again. So you know there was nothing good from that. And, of course, there was a reason for that, which we're going to go over. The Hollywood Reporter decided to put a really big piece out on him. So we're going to talk about that. And then there's this. This is kind of the bigger thing to me. And that's that JD has decided to appeal to the higher courts over in England. So this is kind of a quick one. A judge last month dismissed the star's libel claim in the case, which focused on an article in The Sun. Johnny Depp has applied directly to the Britain Court of Appeal in an effort to overturn a recent high court ruling in a defamation trial related to the actor's troubled relationship with his ex-wife. And that's really the big update, in my opinion, is he's going to move forward. This means that the judge that tried him in the first case can't deny him this time. So he can go ahead and do this, and we'll see what happens. Like I said, these are really hard cases to do. I don't have much faith in the system when it comes to anything dealing with men's rights. The media in general just doesn't seem to care about men that are in any kind of hurtful relationship with women. When women come after them, it would just sweep that under the rug. That doesn't need to be addressed or talked about. So here's why he was trending on Twitter yesterday. Hollywood Reporter put this out. Gigantic hit piece, actually. It's huge. They pretty much smear him for defending himself. How dare a man defend his name in court? He was supposed to roll over, dig a hole 6 feet down, get in it, and have his assistant throw dirt on him. Duh. That's what you're supposed to do in these situations. Roll over and take it and be destroyed. That's what they really want. They want you to just roll over and go away. Then maybe you can come back after spending about 2 to 3 years on your knees. If you didn't run out of money and become homeless, or, maybe take yourself out because of all of the smearing, maybe, just maybe, you can come back. Well, that's not happening in this case. He's using his massive fortune to fight for his rights, and that's not acceptable. You're not allowed to do that. There's some interesting things in here, though, that I want to go over. So this is how long it is. We're not going to go through this whole article because it's just a big smear job. Look how long this is. And this is why he was trending on Twitter yesterday. All of this stuff, smearing him, praising her as a queen, as a beautiful goddess who could do no wrong. She's vindicated. She is the star of the world, the greatest actress in Hollywood. Warner Brothers seems to think so. We're going to go over that. Oh, boy. Wait till you see what they plan on doing with Mira. But anyway, they did talk to some Hollywood executives, and I wanted to go over some of the stuff that they've said in here. I think there's some stuff we can talk about. Here's a quote from an executive. They don't say who. This is a studio head. I don't doubt that they talk to executives in studios because, that's what the Hollywood Reporter does, and they have insiders and people they can get a hold of. So I don't doubt that they really did. And this is what he said. You simply can't work with him now, says one studio head. He's radioactive. Kind of, like we've been saying, his career is likely going to be hurt for a long time. Just because he decided to defend himself from allegations, which, of course, a lot of his demons were revealed during that public case, and everyone's ran with it. Doesn't matter that Heard's demons came out. She can do no wrong and will be forgiven automatically, but Depp doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You better be careful with Heard. You would think that they'd be afraid she's gonna doo-doo on the set. You know what I'm saying? Here's some more. This is apparently pretty significant in terms of him coming back to do any Pirates of the Caribbean stuff. So listen to this. This is Disney had already backed away from the Pirates' future with Depp well before the UK trial. Even if it had never formally severed ties, Bruckheimer, who has been one of Depp's biggest champions and once suggested the finger injury happened from a car door, was hoping to bring the Captain Jack Sparrow character back briefly in the next outing, said to be female-centric incarnation fronted by Margot Robbie, Disney balked. Insiders say Depp's relationship with Bruckheimer has frayed in recent months. Sources say the actor was posed to play the iconic illusionist Harry Houdini in a Bruckheimer-produced high-end production, offering a career jump start after multiple pricey bombs like 2016's Alice Through the Looking Glass, which earned a brutal $300 million worldwide and cost Disney hundreds of millions, as well as 2014's Transcendence, costing $100 million and making $109 million worldwide, and so on and so on. A bunch of bombs. Oh yeah, all these movies did suck. Alice sucked. Lone Ranger sucked. Transcendence sucked. I don't think that's his fault though, but it's more so the package of the movie. But we're kind of away from a lot of these actor-led vehicles anyway. They say here, but the defamation ruling may have made his casting untenable. Then the other big thing here is that one studio executive who has worked with Depp in recent years says his inner demons had long ago bled into his professional life, making him a huge liability thanks to frequent tardiness and costly behavior, all cataloged in the UK suit. The discovery that came out in that trial alone would be enough to scare any studio, says the executive. So I don't know if this is just one they've talked to. I get the impression that they've talked to multiple people in Hollywood, which isn't a good sign. So it's not so much the hit piece that I wanted to go over. It's the fact that these executives are coming out and talking about it. And look, does the guy have a lot of demons and diva behavior? I'm sure he does. The guy is a huge megastar in Hollywood. And it's not just him. All of the people in Hollywood have big egos. And if you're someone like Johnny Depp and you're a huge star, you're going to have a big ego, more than likely. Some people don't, and I like that. This isn't something I think is something to celebrate, but it seems that a lot of these people didn't like him, but they still worked with him, and now, thanks to this trial, they're going to just kind of say, all right, well, we're done with the guy now, and they're going to throw him to the wind. Now, the plus side here, and this is the good thing, is I'm sure a lot of indie films and smaller projects will still work with him. So he's not out yet. And if those do really well, and depending on the way that things go in Virginia, if he ends up winning that case, for example, I think that he could likely bounce back. It's going to take time before we know whatever happens. But the interesting thing here is that they talked to the Time's Up legal defense co-founder that walked away from Amber Heard. And she says, it's really hard to imagine why anyone would decide to pursue a strategy like Johnny Depp did. And it's like, so you're saying basically that the person who used to be on Amber Heard's legal team and walked away doesn't understand why Johnny Depp decided to defend his name against a woman that abused him and then lied and tried to ruin his career. Well, actually, let's take that back. She did ruin his career. It's going to be a long time till it recovers, more than likely, unless he wins in Virginia. There's a lot riding on that case for him. And that's pretty much the gist of it. There was a couple of things like this one, Depp's social media army of fans. They once again call you bots. Like me, I'm a Russian bot, apparently. You were a Russian bot. The people that are using the hashtag Justice for Johnny hashtag are Russian bots. You're not real people, you're bots. Okay, so I didn't know if you knew that or not. And that's kind of the gist of it. The rest of it's a bunch of smear stuff talking about his on-set diva behavior, which I don't really care about, to be honest. For me, this is more about like a man who was smeared and hurt, and men's rights when it comes to situations like this, and the whole Time's Up thing and METOO stuff, and just believing with no evidence. That's what this is really about for me, and I think a lot of other people, because I don't think it's right that you can just be completely ruined based on some statement, some kangaroo court on social media. You shouldn't have your life ruined because of that. And it really disgusts me that this keeps happening over and over again. We need to stop these kangaroo courts, okay? That's how I feel about it. And I don't think I'm the only one. So here's the other thing. This petition, which is closing in on 2 million people, which is funny, doesn't seem to matter. I don't know if you were aware of this or not, but it appears that Heard has been in extensive shooting for reshoots with the Snyder Cut's Justice League. So apparently there's some scenes where it was going to be Jason Momoa. She's going to be in them now. And apparently she's going to be in some Nightmare version. So in the Nightmare extended scene, Mira is going to be in it. So Mira will be in the Nightmare Justice League. So Warner Brothers just saying, hey, you don't matter. We don't think that you really care. We're going to cast her and everything. I do believe they're going to give her her own spin-off movie because according to these rumors that are coming out, they want Mira to be the next Wonder Woman as far as movies go. Like, they want to have her up there with Wonder Woman as far as projects, and that is insane to me. Who's making these decisions? That's not going to go over very well. But hey, they don't have a box office anymore, so I guess what does it even matter? As long as you're paying that HBO Max subscription, it's all good, baby. You can rake it in. So I don't know, man. They just keep smearing this guy, and she keeps winning. So I don't know. It's pretty discouraging, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens in Virginia, and we'll go from there. And then, of course, that appeal is going through. We'll see what happens with that, and I'll keep you updated. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Give me your thoughts. Also, if you would, please like and subscribe. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out.